Hello everybody, it's Joe from JLW Games coming at you with another cool live stream slash video. Today it's going to be a little bit scarier, as you can tell by all the fog and stuff. But anyways, welcome guys to the Halloween, the Halloween stream. Today we are going to be doing some creepy stuff. I cannot wait. Welcome to the Halloween Planet Coaster stream. That's what we're calling it. Oh my gosh, maybe I've put the fog machine on for a little bit too long, but that was fun. Yes, I got a fog machine, so hopefully it doesn't turn the make the smoke detector go off or anything. That wouldn't be good. But anyways, should linger for a while, and oh my gosh, it's hard to see now. But anyways, man, I didn't even do it that long, but that's really cool. You can barely see me. But anyways, to the game. That's what we're really here for. Is this right here. There it is. Haha. Okay, so what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be going to an empty sandbox. Okay, that's enough of that. Ouch, I already have a headache as it is, but it did say that might happen on the box of the fog machine. So anyways, I think I'm not gonna. It was a cool introduction though, till the annoying beep started going off. But anyways, it made multiple ones go off through the entire house. That was kind of funny. But okay, enough of those. It was a cool effect while it lasted. At least I thought it was. Okay, so anyways, we're getting off topic here. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be building something very creepy and scary. So obviously it's Halloween, so for the ones that's not out trick-or-treating, you get to see it here with me while I try to create something spooky. Okay, so we're gonna use these spooky this is what we're gonna start off with. So I'm gonna make a straight pathway. This is how we're gonna start things off. I'm going to head straight into the terrain. And the first thing we're doing is we're going to be creating a graveyard of some sorts. I actually have not, believe it or not, I have not played Planet Coaster in quite some time. I have lacked the motivation lately, and I know that's the main reason for a lot of lack of streams lately. So just keep that in mind. It is kind of part of it. Plus, I was even debating whether to stream tonight because I have a really bad headache. Hopefully that doesn't actually factor in to what we're doing today. Alright, I'm going to find the front gate here. And the fog machine's probably not going to help anything. But at least I know my smoke alarms work. That is the good thing. Right now, I'm just gonna use this spooky stuff. Alright, this is the animated gate fence. And here is the graveyard arch. I am going to make this pathway just a little bit less. So, actually, what I'm going to be doing, we're gonna put the arch here, and we're gonna fit it in there properly. That's how we're gonna start this, or do this. There we go. Now, alright, I think I'm gonna get rid of all of these, so it's just the pathway itself. There we go. And now it's time to create something spooky. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful Halloween. Hopefully it's better than mine. Mine has been set with headaches and stuff like that, so. Okay, so our gate is going to be here, and it's going to be open. Like so. See if I can create a decent graveyard of some sort. Or cemetery. Whichever you want to call it. I tried to select some spooky music. Alright, we'll go one more here. So my goal here is what we're going to be doing. I want to build a ride. I know this is a little bit less than last year. Last year we actually built a park. This year I'm going a little smaller scaled for Halloween. But again, if you heard the loud beeps from the smoke alarm, smoke detector, I apologize if that hurts your ears a lot. That was my bad. I kind of had the feeling it was going to happen, and of course it did. Alright, so we're going to make a little bit of a graveyard here. Just to get us started, and then we're going to create something spooky. See how it turns out, though. It is very hot in my room, too. Still kind of smoky in here, or foggy. Alright, so we're going to have some graves. Let's see, I thought there was regular graves. There they are. Just going to have some of these scattered throughout here, of course. We're going to give them some gravestones. A couple pieces of rubble and some random spots. Don't have much experience of making some of these, so keep that in mind. We'll go as we go along here. Even get a little crow guy up here. Yeah. little animatronic crow on the cemetery makes things a little more spooky. See if I can't find, where's the gravestones? Gravestones. There they are. So we're just gonna place a couple of these guys. Just some random ones. I don't have any custom images, so we're just gonna put regular ones at the ends here. Just normal tombstones. And start looking more like a graveyard or cemetery. Of course, we're going to add some really nice fun effects to said cemetery. Trying to randomize it as much as I can. Okay, there's those. Now let's add a little bit more to it with some nature stuff. Alright, I'm also gonna add a lot of these. Just kind of peeking out over. There we go. Maybe just a couple of bushes poking out, just a pinch. Alright, I'm going to keep the lighting on just so we can see for right now, and before we do anything. So now we're going to head and do, I'm going to go terrain, and I'm going to blend this up just a little bit. We're going to head into the rocks. Blend just a little bit of rock texture in there. Ever so slightly. Just to make it a little bit better. Okay. Alright, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this because I want to get into the main stuff. So I mainly wanted a cemetery in here. So now we're going to head into some special effects. Definitely want some ambience. Probably want to use the mist, of course. And we will place it underneath. Kind of, I know you can recolor these. Kind of want to keep them just normal. And look at that. Alright, kind of want to adjust this a little, just a pinch lower, so it's more ground level. Same with this one over here. Yeah, now that's spooky. That's what I'm going. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so our guests are going to be walking on this, so if they get tired and just want to hang out on the spooky part of things, we're just going to go ahead and place a spooky park bench so they can hang out in the graveyard if they choose to do that. Alright, we're going to get some lights in here as well. Let's get the spooky lamppost. We're going to do all spooky here tonight. Everything's got to be spooky. Okay. I love the spooky pack. It's a great addition to the game. Definitely worth the money if you want some of this stuff. If you haven't got it already. Oh my gosh, everything's so scary. The music's so terrifying. Am I a little loud? Let me know if I'm a little loud. It says I'm a little loud on OBS, so hopefully I'm not too loud. Alright, reset filters. The iron gates did come from the spooky pack, yes. These gates right here. There's also an animated one, too, that opens and closes. That is triggerable, if you wish to use those as well. Okay, now we're going to go dark to see the lighting here. So now what we're going to be doing is creating some spooky lighting effects. Kind of want to go with a creepy blue here. Yeah. Should I mix it with another color, maybe some yellow? Should I keep it blue? I think we'll keep it blue. Blue just has that effect, you know? Just has that effect. Alright, so now we're... actually want to place another one across the pathways. I'm gonna make this one yellow. Make it look like the light's coming from the lamps, though. Yeah. Okay. So, this is our graveyard so far. I might add a little bit to it later on. But for right now, that's all it's going to be. We got to make the main attraction. Alright. So now we gotta make a spooky, something spookier. Beyond spooky. So we're gonna go content packs, and we're gonna stay in the spooky pack for most of the stuff. Oh, the two right there. We'll connect that. And we will align this accordingly with that. I'm going to create a pathway that will go Alright, we're going to adjust this so it fits the way it needs to. Alright, I'm going to go in here and edit this. So hard to click on the stuff. Alright, so we'll just make this go across here. Alright, and again, we're just gonna get, this is kind of like a foundation. That we're gonna try and get where we want it. Get it as straight as we can. Hopefully as perfect. Hopefully it's perfect. Okay. How's the hard part? And then we're gonna put a roof piece or a flat piece on top to cover up the gaps. And that will work for that. Alright, and if I get... Looks like that's not gonna work the way we want it, so if I go grid size down, this might work. Okay, so to get this to work, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece, these pieces, I'm going to split these from the building. Oh, this is a nice little trick, by the way. And then this is a separate building now from what we have, but it's still on the same grid, but we can now place it wherever we want to. So now I'm going to create a duplicate of that piece, place this perfectly along here. And that works for that. All right, now I'm going to place some flat pieces here. We got a haunted roof house flat. Let's see what we can do. Looks like we're gonna have some fighting textures if I do it that way. So if I use the wallpaper, possibly I can cheat a little bit. Not really. Depending on what we use. I got it. We're going to use screens. Actually, gonna align this to surface. I don't know, is this cheating? You be the judge. Where was it? I'm just gonna use the gravestone. That's actually a decent color that I will use. Alright, we're just gonna skim this all the way down here. I don't know why it randomly shuts some of them off. We don't want that. We want them all turned on. Oh, I got rid of it. You little booger. Why would you do that? Oops, I keep clicking the wrong thing. We don't want to do that. We want this to be there. As long as it's somewhat close. This one doesn't matter as much. As long as we have it on the end here. Quite literally, does not matter. Except for this last piece. So I didn't even need to place the other ones. There we go, done. Alright, that's a good start. Alright, so now I'm going to place one piece above here. At least I thought I was. Everything's off-centered, so it's hard to get exactly what I want here. There we go, that's centered. Alright, so that makes things a lot easier. We're gonna go to walls here and see what we have. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do main game as well for this purpose, so I can get some of these pieces in here. I don't want that piece. I want... Oh, what is it do I want? Do I want that piece or do I want something else? We want this. We're gonna use the bricks. Just change the color. And it'll be everything we want it to be. Okay. Alright, yeah. Hear me? Just change these. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and go to roofs. So now we're going to get rid of main game for a second. And now the fun begins. Fun's going to begin here. I'm going to build this across here. I'm gonna start building the roof to this thing. That's where this is gonna come from. And then we can do that. Perfect. Alright, so we have a lot of work to do to get what I want here. So let's do this one. Actually, let's get what we're done first before I do that. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and copy this. As long as it's evenly spaced. Alright, I like this one. So we're going to place these old dormers to get started. Again, I don't have much experience making spooky buildings or anything. So hopefully this won't be a complete fail. So instead of actually doing these here, I'm actually going to build walls instead. Alright, we're going to set this to AM for a moment so I have a little bit of a better vision. on this wall. We're gonna have to make a grand entrance. Alright, so this is gonna be the entrance to the ride wherever. So we're gonna start a queue line here. And we're actually gonna have a pretty wide queue line. I'm on queue, right? Yep, I am. There we go. Gonna go up a set of these stairs, and that's how this queue line's gonna start. But we gotta get this done first. Did I really deselect that? Alright, we're just gonna get rid of the signs. Alright, so after we get some awesome detailing done and stuff, this is gonna be will look pretty awesomely scary-ish. Scary-ish. If we want to go with that wording there, sure. We're just gonna create a lot of shapes going into this. There we go. Well, maybe I can... Nope. Hopeful. Wishful thinking. I hope that I decorate this to be as spooky as possible as soon as it's all said and done. Right now we're just kind of... We're in the gray boxing area right now, so... That's kind of where we're at. So what I'm doing is pretty much just trying to get the shape that I want. For the building itself. And then maybe we can have our sign for the ride right here on this part. Alright, so got the spooky music going on. Alright, is this one longer? Yeah, it is. Thank goodness for longer pieces. I don't know what I'd do without you. Alright, so we're just gonna do a couple pieces of nice trim on the start of this little spooky place. And that's how it's gonna go. Or get started anyways. Alright, and then we're gonna create a really, hopefully good entrance here. to this place. Alright, let's change the height here as we create the floor for the start of this queue line. Well, I double layered something somewhere by accident. There we go. That's good. Alright. Gonna create some... let's see. I need some steeper pieces here. Let's use the... Where am I going with this? I don't know. It's not actually even, so... well, crap. Doesn't exactly line up for some reason. But I guess we can use the same trick that I did last time on stairs, if you want to call it a trick, or we can just kind of relocate it. Alright, don't think that's gonna matter anyway, so we are going to take all of this, split it from the building, move it to our desired location. And do the same thing for the other side. Yeah. As we reselect the building, and just as expected, that's not going to make a difference, so that works alrighty for us. Okay, so we're on the inside of the building. We're going to build some pieces here. I will fix that, don't worry about it. Oh, don't you worry. Alright, so this is all going to be symmetrical to just get us started off. Just to get started. Alright, so let's find ourselves some doors. Doing some minor detailing as we go along, like doors and windows. Just to get us started. Okay, so let's go ahead and select these. We're gonna it's just some creepy music, yo. Alright, is there any doorways? Arches? Yes, there is. Alright, I think we'll just use the end game railings right here. For this queue line. Don't open the door. I can hear you opening that door. Alright. So this will be enclosed like that. We'll also have these walls here. So this is how the entrance is going to look. You're going to go through this, and it looks like there's going to be hallways leading to more rooms, but in reality it's just a kind of a fake out kind of thing. They don't actually lead anywhere. But it's supposed to make you think they do. If that makes any darn sense whatsoever. Gonna continue with the floor up here in the upper level. And I'm actually going to create our first set of switchbacks. I probably won't make the queue line very, very long. For timing reasons. We don't want to spend all night just making a queue line. No, we want to make a ride too. So these are going to zigzag around just a little bit. Like so. And that's going to be the main part of the queue line. So once you enter that, there's going to be a wall separating here so you can't see the next part. And this is going to be a queue line room. And we'll decorate it all nice and neat. And what kind of ride will this be? It'll be a surprise. We're going to be looking... It's going to be kind of like a dark ride-ish. I don't want to spend too much time on a dark ride because that would take just ages to do, and we only got one live stream to do this, so it's going to have some dark ride elements, but for the most part, it's going to be more of a roller coaster. I want to do a roller coaster. So it's going to have some dark ride sections in it, maybe 1 or 2 spots where it's indoors, and the rest is probably going to be outdoors. Mostly because of time restraints. I mean, I could have started this project earlier, but I just kind of wanted to do I didn't want to start a series or anything, I guess, so I just decided to make this a one-stream deal kind of thing. If that makes any sort of sense. So what we're doing, we're building the building and everything. We're going to add the props and stuff and roof to it later on. Ah. Alright, I better save this. Again, I kind of have like a nasty headache. So hopefully my creativity isn't too terrible tonight. I'm just gonna call it spooky. I realize I probably should save it just in case anything happens. Nothing happens usually very often, but you never know. And we're actually going to get into the coaster station here. Let's get into it. Oh, what kind of coaster do I want to build? This is always the biggest question. Ugh. Let's see. What do you guys think? Dive coaster. We have dive coaster. I'm kind of stalling to see what you guys say. So. Hmm. 4D coaster would be kind of interesting. Not gonna lie. A lot of people are saying flying. I think I'll go flying. I kind of like the launched wing idea too, so. That works for me, if it works for you. Everyone likes the winged idea. Yeah, I did do a dive coaster last year, the Gargoyle. Wasn't a very great dive coaster, but... Alright, so what I'm going to do is line this up with the building. So it is at least close. What is this music? There we go. We're gonna send it up here. We're gonna line it up with this. The front part with this. There we go. That'll be good. And we are going to place the entrance right and exit. And it's gonna have the shorter trains, kind of like Thunderbird. So we will do the launched winged coaster idea. Oh gosh. It's coming to get you. According to this music, something is gonna get you. Okay, we're gonna deselect the grid, and now we're gonna kind of go off grid into this, which will connect with the station. Now let's create the floor for this section. Oh, look at that. It will look better once we get it all decorated and pretty. Alright, so let's go with the color scheme. Let's go with, I do want to do purple. Something's got to be purple. That'd be the main track. Alright, most of the track's going to be purple and black. Kind of like black. I want to go with black. That's what I'm going to do. And as for the coaster cars, ooh. Kind of want to throw just a little bit of orange in there. Maybe throw a bit of that purple in there as well, which I don't see it. That kind of looks cool. There we go, it'll be a launched, nice little launched wing coaster. It's not going to have a complex layout or anything. It'll be kind of simple. Let's see. Kind of want to start indoors. So we'll start with some drive tires to get it out of here. Alright, so we'll have, this will be kind of an indoor section here as it navigates through that. As we get into the first launch section, we'll actually put a block section here. And then the linear synchronous motors. Let's go up to, let's have a 65-mile-an-hour launch. Alright, we should probably test it. Make sure it works properly. And watch it take off. Probably one more spot. There we go. And I want to start off with what is this song? It's creepy. We're going to start with a Sidewinder. That'd be kind of cool. Have a very large Sidewinder. So yeah, it's 149 feet. Let's see how 65 miles an hour does that. How well. Pretty good. I'll take that. Got the Sidewinder here. Let's go into a vertical loop. Make it a little bit smaller. Oh, we got 2 inversions right off the bat. I'm being just a little bit lazy with these, using some in-game pieces, but I'm going more on scenery and stuff. This would be kind of cool. It's kind of like a wave turn. Alright, so let's use a little bit of banking offset. We're gonna have a high speed kind of hill here. The near miss element is when you feel like you're about to hit something on a wing coaster. Head chopper or near miss element, whatever you want to call it. Whatever word I'm just spitting words out there that you might be looking for. Alright, we got a little bit of some nice airtime moments here, so let's throw in our next inversion. You're just gonna have this nice little coaster layout over here. So we add our next section. Let's see, we got rolls. I put in a steady 0G roll here. See, that's 70 feet tall. Should be able to get through that pretty nicely. Oh, a little fast, so we're going to make it just a little bit bigger. I'm just putting together just a basic coaster here, nothing too fancy or ridiculous. And again, using a lot of in-game stuff. Other non-inverted stuff has the non-inverted loop. I've always thought those were kind of interesting. I love these wave turns though. I feel like those would be a lot of fun. Make you just a little bit. Yes, I'm putting in a second one. And we'll make some near miss stuff in here. We're gonna put in some nice little near miss elements in this layout, using some scenery objects. Alright, how many inversions do we have? I think we have 3. I'd like to at least have 5. Alright, go through the beam here. Maybe a barrel roll or something like that, of course. Something like that would be neat. Might be able to throw in a dive loop if I can fit one in, I don't know. We'll see. I might try it. Dive loop and a barrel roll could be my last two inversions. But we'll see how this turns out first. As we smooth these sections out just a little bit. Again, I'm going just for a basic B&M layout, nothing like too crazy or insane. As much as I would love to get a lot of effort into it, I don't want the stream to be like 5 hours long. I want it to be a decent amount of length, but kind of trying to get the best of both worlds, so. Alright, so here's the dive loops. See how fast it goes through that. And then I got an idea to finish the ride off. See if that gets through that dive loop pretty nicely or not. I think it has a decent amount of speed. It should. Yeah, that's a good one. And we'll smooth all that out. And now we're going to head back towards the station. And our last element is going to be kind of like a very slow roll. So I'm actually going to start working backwards here in a second. But we'll definitely make our near-miss elements present throughout the layout. Again, this is all going to be enclosed in this section here. And it'll be just a little fun layout. Alright, this will be our block section. Followed by... where are we at here? Where's my track? There it is. Followed by some magnetic brakes. Alright, and we should get into the rolls. Oh my. What the heck is that? Maybe I should just make the roll myself. In fact, I think it would actually fit a little bit better if I did. But I wanted to do it the lazy way. Oh well. Alright, where's my track? Track's over there. Because it's gonna start rolling into it before it gets over there. Kind of like that. And you can kind of see where we're going with this. And all we got to do is connect the two pieces. Alright, so let's see if we can't successfully smooth out this roll just a little bit. Just gonna kind of go back and forth for the smooth tool. I'm not going for a, like, perfect heart lining or anything, so just keep that in mind. I just kind of want to smooth it out. Looks like it's got some pretty decently high ratings after going through that. So we're just gonna go through here, smooth it out a little bit. This is some kind of strange music. I might adjust some of the color schemes, but we'll see. I kind of like the black and purple. Could possibly theme it to some raven, I don't know. Or a phantom flying through the air, some spirit flying through. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, so we're going to take our first test ride after I get this, I think, hopefully kind of nice. It's got a pretty decent layout. Pretty long, actually, too, for a launch coaster. Pretty action-packed. Again, I cheated a little bit by using a lot of end-game elements, but... See, I don't like how that smooths out at the end. See, if you do that, it's going to mess my inversion up. And I don't want it to mess the inversion up. It just flips very fast at the end. Of course, it's going to get rid of the heart line, but... I'm going to raise it up just a little bit. See if I can't actually keep a little bit of heart line going, because that actually keeps the ride smooth. I even raised it up a little bit. See, it's got a little bit of heart lining in there. Not a whole lot, but at least a pinch. We're trying to make a deal with the smooth tool to help us out a little bit. See, that's not too bad. That's a little better. Actually, we'll take that for right now. Alright, let's take a ride. This is without any special effects or anything. First test run. Yeah, that first Sidewinder. That's a huge Sidewinder. And... That's some pretty decent hang time on it, too. Into a vertical loop, our second inversion. Then you kind of got this little wave turn. I don't know what it's actually called. And we got this little... Oh yeah, I'm not riding on the wing right now. I'm in the entrance view at the moment. I got a suggestion to put some trims right before the roll, make it smoother, and actually will make it more exciting too, because I love slow rolls. That's actually a lot smoother than I thought it would turn out. But I think I'm going to use that suggestion and maybe even throw some trims to slow it down just a pinch. Just in the slightest. Maybe around right here. I can throw some trim brakes in there. Let's see, target speed. Let's go for, I don't know, 20 miles an hour, 23. Deacceleration rate, let's start with 4. We're just gonna have to keep adjusting until we get something we like. Alright, so we're just gonna fast forward to that part because we already know what this looks like. I do like the idea of trims. It will make it a slower roll. Alright, so we're getting to the dive loop. See how much it slows it down. Ah, nice. I might add just a little bit more just a pinch more pinch more on those trims. Deacceleration here. Put the target speed down just a pinch. And the deacceleration, let's try and bump it up to 5 and see how much that affects it now. We'll ride on the wing here in a minute. Time lapse of the ride. Oh gosh. Here we go. There's the trims, slowing down for the roll. Yeah. That's good right there, I like that. Thanks for the suggestion on the trims, I appreciate it. That's a pretty good layout. That will be our layout for the ride. So now the ride as itself is actually complete. But we're not done yet, of course. There's a lot more to do. Gotta enclose the first part of the ride. Might even throw some tunnels in some spots. And we're overall just gonna decorate it, make it look nice and spooky. Add some epic lights. And of course we gotta finish the building itself as a whole. Alright, so I'm gonna add one part here. I'm gonna add some extensions. Alright, let's place this on the outside so it's level with that. There we go. Well, on second thought, let's place it back just a little once here. And just like that, this will connect to this. That will give us our roof. And we'll actually enclose the brake run. And we'll make this somewhat of a near miss element as well. Ish, okay. We're at least gonna give it a floor here. And then we can decorate on the inside of this any way we like to. Alright, so we're gonna go main game just for this purpose of this. And let's just use the rough concrete for now. That's what we're gonna do. How long has the live stream been going? An hour and 19 minutes. We're actually doing making pretty good time. I'm making some pretty decent time for what I want. There we go. That looks like a nice brake run building right there. There we go for that. Ooh. This song sounds scary. Okay, so we're going to build a roof over here. Now I'm going to change the color of this roof. We're going to make it a ugly looking green. This will be kind of like the side part. Now we're going to go to walls. We are going to find what we need here for this. We'll use the castle walls, and we are going to find these lovely guys. To support our ugly green roof. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have that green, but I feel like I need more colors with it. At least that's what I thought. Oh gosh, it's so hot in here. Huh. Alright, so I'm going to continue with the bricks here. Let's see, do I need to make another spot up here? Yeah, I do. On both sides. As this will be enclosed through here. Bam, bam. Alright, my main focus right now is get the building done. And and move on from that. And that way we can move on to the decorations and getting it all cleaned up. Whoops. I don't know what I did there. Alright, so we only need one height on the roof here. At least that's what we're gonna do. I just love this music. Alright. Bum 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 bum. I'm gonna add like spider webs everywhere. Alright, we need to add more to this. What better way than this way that I'm about to do? There we go. Boop. Push this in just a little bit. No, I'm not selecting that. I want to click on this. But you will not let me, I guess. Okay, that's okay. Haha. Now we have a skeleton for this roof. And you can bet that we are going to use it. As long as it doesn't select the darn roof instead. It won't let me click this either. For some reason. Come on. There we go, I got it. I'm not even clicking near the roof, and it thinks I want to click the roof. I'm not clicking the roof. Why do you think I'm clicking the roof? I'm just gonna delete that roof if that roof wants to act that way. Really? You little roof? I'm going to delete that roof. No, I have the power to do that. I'm deleting the stupid roof. Ha. Okay, I think I got everything selected. Don't worry, we'll place the roof back, I guess. Alright, so we're gonna have to go into here. I'm gonna start all the way back to the beginning. Alright, I'm just gonna eyeball it. Oh my gosh, why does this have to be difficult? Come on. Which one am I moving? This one? All these darn skeletons. It's spooky. It's Halloween. It doesn't have to be perfect. If it's correct, you know, I can say it was just rotting and it doesn't look good. And stuff. Alright, that's looking good. I just want to get through this part. Honestly. Thought I was gonna get through this without making a skeleton. Alright, that kind of spooked me out a little bit. I wasn't expecting that weird noise. So I wonder what day the anniversary update's gonna come out. Haven't announced that yet, so I'm kind of curious. Anybody know? If anyone knows, that'd be awesome. Alright, that works for me. Sweet. Gotta take a breather from that. Ugh. Headache. Not fun. Not fun at all. And I've lost my ability to rotate. Oh, there we go. Alright, I haven't saved in a while, so we're gonna go ahead and save. Spooky. Overwrite spooky. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Alright, I'm trying to figure out where to go from here. That is the thing. Let me rotate, you little booger. Alright, we're gonna enclose this. We'll just use flat roof for that. And then whatever, we're gonna do that. I'll make an exit. With... oh gosh. Actually... not quite that. Because one must also have the exit in mind. Alright, that's good for right now. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and enclose these. That would be one less thing I have to do. Then we'll go inside and do what we need to. So we're just going to use flat roofs for this. That way the rest of it is more of like a facade. Alright, so I'm gonna copy you. That way we can put you on this side as well. I gotta make all this now. I'm just gonna grab this. Just gonna grab this. As we build this side. Should have made it to where I could just copy it, but of course I gotta do everything the hard way. I always choose to do stuff the hard way. It's more fun that way, right? Okay, so a little extra decorating everything. This could be pretty good. We're gonna add a couple more green roofs to kind of even out the colors that are kind of being thrown in here. At least that's the plan. And I've got a plan. What is this one? Oh. That actually looks cool, so I'm going to use it. Let's go main game. I just need a piece here. And that piece will work. Oh, you stupid roof. Oh, come on. It's not going to let me select that. One piece for some darn reason, so I'm just gonna do it myself instead of trying to click on it. Alright, here we need a steep piece. Now all we need is a good piece that will place these together real well. If I can just find a good piece that will place these together real well. How about these green pieces? Those work. They actually really do work. All these ambient noises are creepy. Spooky. Okay, we're gonna make this kind of have that facade feel. Because we're gonna cheat a little bit. So we don't have to build a billion roofs. Actually, I can just do this. Yeah, so from the front, it looks pretty neat like that. From the back, you just have all this empty space. And that's what it's kind of intended to do. Alright, that's starting to come together. We just need to place some pieces here to fill in some gaps and, of course, detail the rest of the stuff. Ah. Get rid of these empty holes here. And we're going to take a ride. Let's take another ride on this coaster, but we're going to go on the seat this time, on the winged. And we're going to whack straight into that wall, because I didn't make it correctly, apparently. Gotta remember, it's a wing coaster, so... Yeah. Can't wait till we add lights and stuff. It's gonna look so good. See, those wave turns on those wings are pretty fun. Through the zero-G roll, another wave turn. A couple trim breaks to make this an epic finish on the roll. Alright, so obviously we have to adjust that wall so you don't smack right into it. Guess I didn't see that. Thought I clicked to build. Alright. So we need to get rid of that. And we will let's just go ahead and extend this out. Like so. And that can solve our problem. There we go. Okay, so I kind of want to do the similar thing with this, and actually, I know that roof's going to give me issues again. I don't know why it only does it on one side, though. All I'm trying to do is select these. See, I can't even select this without selecting the stupid roof. Okay, we're doing this again. Dumb roof. This is why you always do your roofs last. Alright, so we're just gonna line this up with this one as well. I'm just gonna line these as whatever. Doesn't really matter as long as they're there. In fact, I don't think they're fully aligned correctly, but they're close enough to my liking. So that's all that matters. Just gonna add a ton of them. Maybe we should get into lights next. That's fun. Okay, I think that's the last time we're going to use that, so I can place this roof back. Oh, I'm sweating. It's getting so hot in here that I'm actually sweating quite a bit. Alright, so we're going to turn the lights off here. In other words, the sun. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we're going to get some cool floodlights in here. Gotta light it up all nice and awesome. And epic. It's the zero G roll. Oh my gosh, this music is just terrifying. I'm gonna do some blue light, a couple blue lights too. Look at that. Do a mixture of blue and purple right here. That's pretty neat. At least I hope so. Oh, can't concentrate right now because I'm so hot. Phew. I'm thinking about turning the AC on quite a bit. It just, I don't know why it gets very hot in my office, in this, in the studio here. It gets very hot. Very easily, and like the rest of the house is cold, but it'll be super hot in here. I don't know if it's just my computer and just all the equipment that's in here, possibly, but it gets ridiculously hot in here. Alright, so we're gonna copy a couple of these. I actually want to change the grid size before we get too far in. I think we ran out of music. Sounds like it. I will fix that in just a moment. Where'd my music go? Harold's just started over. Must have been it. Back to the alien controls. That's the name of it. Alright, we're pushing 2 hours on this live stream. It's quite a bit. I guess I didn't do this side yet. Alright, so we saved again. So we got about the basic shaping that we want. That's a good thing. It's just missing details. That's all it's missing right now. Which I'm actually thinking about holding that for maybe possibly another episode. Not that I really wanted to break it into 2 episodes since tonight is Halloween. But I think it would be nice because... for the simple fact that I feel like absolute crap right now. It might be a good, decent idea. I felt like crap like this entire stream, so I apologize if my building has affected from that a little bit. Because usually I feel like I do a lot better than this. But right now I'm just feeling like, That's literally how I feel right now, But anyways, I think I'm going to end the live stream here. Might come back and finish off some of these details for the building. I'll go ahead and write it one more time, just for the folks that haven't seen it yet. We wrote on this one. Let's write on the other wing this time. We haven't wrote on the right wing yet. So let's check it out. Guess we need to write it at night to get the full effect. Zero G roll. I guess I gotta bring up the stats on this. Another 24-hour challenge on New Year's. Oh gosh. I actually cannot do that because I have to work the next day. I actually have to work on New Year's Eve and day this year. It's something new in our scheduling. So unfortunately, I will not be able to do a 24-hour live stream like that this year, going into next year, like I did on New Year's last time. Unfortunately, cannot put it together to do that. I apologize. Oh boy, that was tough to do too. Not gonna lie, I was like, oh, this will be easy, and it was actually a very tough thing to do. I was starting to go crazy. I really was on that live stream. Oh man. And then the power went out and I lost connection and I had to do it in 2 parts technically. Boy, did I sleep like a baby that day. 'Cause I think I went straight to bed afterwards. And slept for like 8 hours in the day. Kind of messed up my schedule. How much candy have I ate? I haven't really ate any today. I think I ate 1 Kit Kat bar. And that's about it. It's almost 9 o'clock where I live right now. Looks like a pretty fun night ride. Of course, I need to add more stuff to it. No, because we're not done yet. But I don't think I can muster through the rest of the night, the rest of the stream. Muster through it, and the stream's already pretty lengthy, so. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe for more amazing content like this. And I will catch you guys in the next live stream / video. And I hope you guys have enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. And I hope to see you guys next time. So have a great day. We'll go tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys all next time once again. I repeat myself very, very much on my outros, if you haven't noticed already. So anyways, so thank you guys. And goodbye. I'm just going to go now. Just going to go with the flow. Go and bye.